Welcome to the Paper Kinetics screencasts. This is one of a series of screencasts showcasing the various ways RightFax can be used to make your daily business operation more efficient and more effective. In this screencast, we will examine how to use Microsoft Outlook to send and receive faxes via a RightFax server. In order to send and receive faxes using email, we must first have a RightFax server with an email gateway installed. We must also have a desktop computer with an Outlook email client installed. And last, we must make sure that we have the RightFax Outlook extensions installed on the same desktop computer as the Outlook email client. We'll start by opening our Outlook email client. If we've done our job correctly when installing our Outlook extensions, we should see a small button in our toolbar labeled Fax. The Fax button enables us to send a new fax to contact. This brings up a small pop-up window labeled Quick Fax Address. This is where we'll fill in the basic information for a typical fax. First, the name of the recipient of our fax. Then, the telephone number of the fax machine that we are sending to. We can also enter a voice telephone number for the recipient of the fax. Their company name. And the city and state where the company is located. When we finish filling these fields in, we simply press the Done button. This pre-populates the Email to Address field and the proper format for the RightFax server to interpret in order for conversion to a genuine fax. Any text that we place on the subject line will become the contents of the Comments field on the cover page of a fax. Any text that we place in the body of the email will become the main page of the fax, which will be attached after the cover page. Once our fax is complete, all we have to do is press Send. With the email sent, the RightFax email gateway will intercept our email, will recognize that it is an outgoing fax, will put it through a conversion process in order to create the actual fax, and then we'll send it to the telephone number which we designated for the recipient. When Mr. Jones receives his new fax, he'll see a typical fax cover sheet, just as you see here, with his name in the recipient's field, his company, his fax telephone number, his voice telephone number, and the information for who sent him the fax. Also notice that the text that we typed into the subject line of our email has become the contents of the Notes field, or otherwise known as the comments for the fax cover sheet. Also notice that the main body of our email has become the second page of our fax. If we had had email attachments such as a PDF file, these would have become additional pages of the fax after the second page. RightFax not only converts your email into a fax, it also notifies you that your fax is successfully sent. Here you see that the RightFax server has sent us an email from its gateway telling us that our fax to Mr. Jones was sent successfully and has arrived at its destination. Receiving faxes is even easier than sending faxes. First, we receive a notification from the RightFax email gateway that a new fax has arrived for us. You see here in our email box that we have a new fax. The actual fax is attached as a TIFF image to the email. If we wish to view it, we simply select the attachment and read it in our viewer. Thank you for joining us for this screencast. Please visit our website at www.paperkinetics.com for more information on business solutions using RightFax and more screencasts